Hello everyone. The film I decided to watch for this assignment was American Factory. In this film, it highlights how the workers are impacted by being working poor. Many people in this documentary didn't have a comfortable living situation at home. A lot of them didn't have a place to go or food on the table after work, which I find really upsetting considering how hard they worked in super unpleasant working conditions. One cause for employees being working poor is the unreasonable expectations placed on them by their leaders, Xiao Diwang, or their boss, I guess. Xiao Diwang was an investor that reopened a business that failed and hired back all the employees, but had a lot of unreasonable expectations that came along with it. In the US, we'd be considered an open system of stratification because workers have the ability to move up in their social positions. But this film really showed me that leaders can make that really difficult on people by, again, having unreasonable expectations put on their workers. And the higher power can often burn out really good employees by making them do really hard work for really bad pay. In my film, social stratification starts to take place when Xiao Diwang makes a statement that he doesn't want work unions in his factories because he feels this will interfere with his production, basically interfere with the money. To his workers, this showed a lot about him and how he cares more about the face of the company and how it looks from the outside instead of caring about his employees and how they're being treated. So this caused a lot of tension between Xiao Diwang and his employees. Another thing that caused a lot of tension between the American and Chinese workers was the Xiao Diwang's strategy of workplace discipline. Normally in America, when we get in trouble at work, we get talked to and maybe get written up. But when Xiao Diwang would discipline his workers, he would have them stand in almost like a military line and just scream at them. So the American workers obviously weren't used to this, and this caused a lot of tension between the two cultures of workers. And another thing that caused a lot of tension and caused a lot of social stratification was Xiao Diwang almost demanding respect but not giving it. He wouldn't respect his employees as people or people who deserve good pay or good benefits at their work. To help fix this problem for America's working poor facing, I would make some changes to multiple institutions. In the government would be where I would make a lot of them. I would encourage more funding for work and education. I would encourage more funding for work training, and because I feel like this for leaders and employees, so leaders know better how to treat their employees to make them stay and work hard. I would also encourage raise the pay of minimum wage, because I feel like this would help a lot of families who live paycheck to paycheck. Another thing that I feel like would help in the government is not being so strict with like food stamps or benefits that could help working poor families live a comfortable life. All in all, this film really showed me that a corrupt and kind of almost power-hungry leader can destroy a lot of families and destroy their lifestyles and what they're living for, and I find that really sad. And I hope that in America we can find a way to not have people working so hard for so little. And yeah, thank you for listening.